By the way, when you
Well...
Master Tainari! What is that?
Is this... Irminsul?
How did this happen? What's going on inside?
Luckily, we managed to evacuate everyone.
What in the world was that? That was terrifying!
Oh my. I understand now, Dendro Archon.
Not once over the millennia has Irminsul been so
Please continue, Dendro Archon.
Mr. Alhaitham and Mr.
We'll give it everything we've...
The plan looks feasible, but the implementation...
General Mahamatra Sino and his team will help to...
No problem. I've already spoken with Sethos and Hack Guy.
This kind of thing is best left to the fleet-footed. Right?
If it's efficiency you're after, we're the right people for the...
Following up on the elemental energy amplifier we discussed. Ms. Dory, I assume you're the one most familiar.
Yep, that's right. Leave it to Lord Sangama Bay.
Got it. Well, I'd like Madame Farazan, Kale, and Nicole to support Dory on the technical...
You can count on us. Will do.
Rest assured, I'll take good care of Kale.
Dia, Candace, and Nefer. You'll be in charge of negotiating between the various parties.
You bet. We can handle it.
Good. I believe that covers everything. Tainari will provide ad hoc support.
Poor Tainari. Must be tough being Nephis' student.
Hey, don't try and drive a wedge between us, you old rascal.
All it says to me is that Master Nephis has faith in everyone's abilities. While I'm nominally here as backup, I doubt there will be...
Exactly.
Finally, Traveler, you and I will head to the border between Sumeru and Natlan. Once that task is complete, I'll be asking some of you to accompany me to the Eternal Oasis.
The Eternal Oasis? I thought that was just...
Regarding your trip to Natlan, under normal circumstances, a meeting between our two nations would be a far more formal affair. So regretfully, we won't be able to give the Pyro Archon Mawika the grand reception that...
No point putting too much pressure on yourselves.
Right. Especially you, Dendro.
Don't worry about me. The Dendro Dragon's life for... Plus, we'll be there every step of the way. Nahida will be... Yes. I believe in myself. Well, time to get going.
Nation system.
Certainly sounds impressive.
Neither Hat Guy nor I...
Well, if it all goes to plan, that's about to
Oh, goody! Thank you so much for handling the delivery. What a long way it was. You've really outdone yourselves. I'm well aware what a bumpy, dangerous journey it must have been. Now, I would have loved to oversee the process myself, but of course...
Oh, trust me. I'm patting myself on the back for my assembly work here. Simply flawless work. But will you really be needing all of this?
According to our plan, yes, this is the quantity required. I have no complaints about the quality either. Only the price.
I heard you covered a lot of the funding out of your own pocket.
Oh, that's an exaggeration. Of course, the real tragedy...
It's really quite a beautiful design. And I'm intrigued by how such a diminutive device is able to output the power of the Light Realm.
Did you attend the lecture on Light Realm energy, Madame Farazan? I don't believe I saw you there.
Of course I attended. I was just a little late, so I had to listen to the whole thing from outside the back door. Ahem. Anyway, I have a perfectly good understanding of Light Realm, Elemental...
Good to know. Master told me in private that the...
Oh, well, you can't enforce a rule that everyone.
At first, the Dendro Archon was reluctant to explain it in great depth for safety reasons. Later, she came to terms with it, and to protect someone from such dangers means keeping them in the dark. It's an information hazard. We're exposed to danger just by knowing a tricky problem. But today, this big problem...
What do you mean?
Ah, I get it. For instance, you and I share secret knowledge, while she and I take on the risks of life, death, and fate.
Hey, what? That is not what I call a
Well, as they often say in Vahumana, an event that is monumental to the individual is negligible in the grand scheme of history. Generally, the fate of the individual is an insignificant affair.
Being from Amorta, where the subject of...
In other words, the big problem of...
When the same secret is shared with a group of people, the same fate binds them together. Most people would find this unimaginable.
Sharing knowledge is a good way to fight against... Alright. I think that's everything.
Thanks a lot. But don't go anywhere just yet. I'll still be needing you to calibrate the equipment.
Al-Haytham, how are you Most of the information in our... Oh. Not lost to history, I hope. Some are. All we can do is infer the meaning, although... After Aru started up, humans may not read. Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has external borders. Is this a clue to solving a puzzle? You can't read it unless you... Wait, I think I've got it. It's a metaphor, isn't it? A chessboard.
You were right. The youth of today are skilled at solving riddles.
Have the secrets buried in the desert not been unearthed over the years all the same? Since...
I've always been against.
Ah, it's you three. Just in time. We've been delving deep into Aru, and now... I've heard this was how you'd while away your free hours. You must be quite the expert.
It is true. King Deshret...
Is this chessboard?
Naturally. Visitors, everything is ready. Only by completing the challenge on the board in accordance with the rules will you be permitted...
1 second. It's not...
dangerous? Why, yes, of course.
I should be the one to go, then. Wait for me here. Sounds like the self-confidence of our present... Don't be ridiculous. I'm your upper... I appreciate the sentiment, but a game of chess typically requires two... Besides, I'm sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively safe is in your best... Fair enough. I mean, you guys are controlling the
but Bennu said he wanted to put some respect into these whippers.
Thank you. Obviously, we'll still try to be careful. This doesn't seem like ordinary chess. Is the goal...
No, you must enter the board and pass the trials we...
Ready? Let's do it. Done. Finally. It's over. But seriously, that was incredible! Standing on the chessboard felt completely different from standing on solid ground. Oh, sorry. I'll save my thoughts for later. Thanks to the three of you for helping us out with this.
We made but a humble contribution.
You lived up to our expectations. Bravo! Our aid was not given for naught.
There you are. Miss Nicole truly is... She said that while the other members of the Hexen Circle are busy with important work, she is quite free, and she's more than willing to accompany the people... Oh, yes, Nicole, all right. Always super patient and loves to help She is. So, well, time for us to get going. Let's head out.
This should be one of the closest places to Natlan in all of Sumeru. There's the barrier Nicole and Nefer mentioned. It completely cuts this nation off from the others. But why? Why separate you from the rest of the world? And if I'm not mistaken, Irminsul was polluted once before, wasn't it?
Good question. I'm wondering the same thing myself.
That voice. Moika! You got here pretty quickly.
Hello, traveler. It's been a while.
Hello there.
Hello, Dendro Archon.
Moika, I apologize for asking you to meet up. I also apologize for not being able to greet you in person. The form in which you see me now is one carried by the Traveler. The real me is inside the mausoleum of Irminsul has been infiltrated by the Doctor. We must be on our guard, as he can spy on information in the world from within the tree. Fortunately, there is no record.
My records will be preserved in the Night Kingdom, rather than the ley lines. As long as the Night Kingdom remains disconnected from the ley line cycle, the Doctor has no way of knowing my movements.
Exactly.
So by meeting each other in this way, the meeting essentially never happened. No wonder Paimon didn't come. You were concerned that the Natlanese have heard about the situation in Sumeru. With the borders sealed off, merchants have been forced to stop their shipments.
I'd like to address the question you raised. I don't reach this conclusion glad. So even when the people of Sumeru became ill because of pollution, but this time, the Heavenly Principles established a rule that when Irminsul is plunged into grave danger, a portion of power will be reserved to isolate Sumeru. That way, even if Sumeru...
We'd certainly need it.
The Heavenly Principles created almost...
Meaning?
Yes.
Nicole of the Hexen circled.
That's right. Nahida and I discussed it at length.
You need the Pyronosis, don't you?
Yes. You guessed originally, I only intended to borrow it, but the situation is far graver than I foresaw. So instead...
Why do you sound so nervous?
Surely a gnosis is pretty important to a god.
I guess, but I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. With all the nations you've traveled to, as far as I'm concerned, a gnosis is basically an elemental energy enhancer. But I don't usually use it. You know me. I like to think I'm pretty strong.
Yeah.
So you see, you don't need to sweat it. Here, take the Pyronosis. Uh-huh, just like that. To tell the truth, I've always toyed with the idea. I know you accompanied Nahida here to try and increase the chance of success. It's a good thing you did, because your involvement is one of the main reasons you've managed to persuade me.
Are you sure about this? Handing over your gnosis just because of me?
I won't try to quantify it, but trust me. Handing over the gnosis to Tumaini is far from the craziest idea. Besides, even if you had, Irminsul doesn't just affect Sumeru. It impacts all of Teyvat. I know all too well how difficult it can be to protect the things you care. You don't need to tell me the specifics of your plan.
Moika. My heartfelt thanks go to you and the people of Naplan.
Don't mention it. But now for the hard part. How do I actually give it to you?
I have an idea.
Just as I thought.
Incredible.
Just made a lucky guess. This seems to happen quite a lot. Things that apply to everyone else don't seem...
Irminsul usually produces effects based on the records it holds. Since the Traveler is a descender,
Is that right? You really are full of catch.
Whoa! Thank you, Moika. Thank you for trusting us with something so important.
All right. No need to get so formal. It's not like we're strangers. Besides, there's still one problem. You might be able to pass through the barrier, but I don't know about the no-
I have the pyronosis in my hand. It feels strangely ordinary. Not particularly heavy. I need to think hard about my memories of Pyro. My memories of journeying through...
The gnosis disappeared.
I'm fine. The pyronosis disappeared into my body.
Maybe it resonates with you because you've mastered the power of phlogiston. You might not be recorded in the ley lines, but here's...
Whew.
Please allow me to express my gratitude once again, Malika.
Pleasure. Well, I've given you all the help I can. The rest is up.
We won't let you down.
Yeah, we aren't about to lose. Look at the time. I should head back. I'm so sorry.
I'm fine. Wait.
Have we met?
Not exactly. I think we may have crossed paths by the House of...
Oh. You're Hat Guy! From Vahumana, right?
You recognize me?
The clue's in the name. Mr. Hat Guy.
Fair point.
It's getting pretty late.
I could ask you the same question.
Well, I have something...
Did you find the experience enlightening at all?
Honestly, it was tedious and uneventful at first. But eventually, I think I did sense some. I was told that I even shed tears while I would...
Not at all. It just good night. I wish you all the best for tomorrow.
Too bad we've got to fight tomorrow. I could really do with a stiff drink.
Let us pray instead.
Prayer. How nostalgic.
Lord Sangama Bay. Came to get some fresh air too, did ya?
That's right. Actually, I was hoping I might run into you, Dia. I wanted to let you know that I've stocked up on that perfume you said you were so fond.
No, really? I'll take 2. Any chance of a friends and family discount?
I knew you'd ask that. And I'm afraid to say that... Surprise! It's free of charge.
That's very generous of you, Lord Sangama Bay. Does this mean you've made a fortune and not...
Nope. Turns out, it's not that easy to turn a profit there. I even ran some assorted losses. But anyway, remember that merchant caravan you two rescued in the desert last month? That was transporting my...
No way! I had no idea that was your shipment. Explains the...
Lord Sangama Bay's investment in the desert and generous stockpiling of goods has helped many people over the years. The shelters you funded is...
Wait, how did you know about that? Oh, I see. Nefer told you, didn't she? The pesky lady. Aren't intel brokers at least supposed to charge for divulging people's secrets?
She and Candace go way back. It's normal for close friends to share things you wouldn't tell to everyone else.
Sure, but why did they have to be things about me?
That's how Nefer shows that she cares. She wishes for all of us to know what a generous person you truly are.
It must be hard trying to make a living far away from home. Just because we can tell what kind of person you are doesn't mean...
Well, maybe her intentions were partly good, but I don't think that's the full story. I'm sure she enjoyed...
Definitely with you on that. Does praying help you stay calm?
Defending one's home is a just cause. My heart is filled with a mix of anger and hope.
Anger. You know, being able to get angry is a good thing. It shows that you're in touch with the real world, and that...
Oh, my lady?
Just taking a walk to clear my head, and look where I ended up. Were you praying just now? Yes, Miss Dunyarzad. Would you like to join us?
Come on, it's fine. She won't mind who you pray to.
Oh, then sure.
I remember you, Miss Dunyarzad. You visited my shop before. If I recall correctly, the god you worship is the Dendro.
That's right. She is such a gentle and kind god. But to me, I see her more as a friend. And so do many others. She's not some all-might...
Agreed. She's a wise teacher and a good friend.
I spoke with several people during the evacuation. Everyone's aware that tomorrow's battle is one that ordinary people can join too. A battle to fight for our friends and our homeland. Oh, it makes me glad.
You've grown so much since we first met.
Oh, a compliment?
My lady, you've always been a What are you praying for?
Our beliefs may not be entirely the same, but we both wish for the same thing.
I pray that everyone will rise to the challenge.
I pray for the safe return of all my companions.
Something on your mind?
Nothing in particular.
But the future has not yet arrived.
Some people know that there's people are shaped by their
I've always found the perspective of the Vahumana Darsh.
even at the height of the crisis and
Indeed. Regardless of faith, gender...
The world has never been an especially fair place. Yet now, against all... If only my father could have lived to see...
Era. To me, that term represents a much greater span.
Do angels even feel fear?
Yes, at least I do. I fear that time renders all memories insignificant.
You're very human.
If angels draw too close to humanity...
You're more human.
I've been talking to Kale a lot in recent days. We seem to be in completely opposite...
Case studies for...
Myself. I suppose it was a gentle, pleasant sensation, guiding humans to make... It doesn't sound...
We'll make our move after sunrise.
Good.
As much as possible.
That'll be enough. Don't let the pressure get to you.
Master Tainari! Mr. Sino! So I brought some juice and some water. Would you like some?
I know how easily you get dehydrated in the desert, so you should definitely have some water. And which...
I gotta ask, though. Who's on juice-making duty at a time?
Madame Farazan said she was feeling a little nervous, so I told her about the automatic juicer my friend invented. She took it right off me and started making carton after carton of juice.
A juicer? Did Sucrose send that to you?
Yeah, I hadn't had the chance to try it out before this incident occurred, but I couldn't bear to leave.
The juice is very sweet.
I think so too.
Kale, how are you feeling?
Physically, I'm okay, but it just still feels strange to me. Why would a great power...
I know the feeling well.
At least now, you have someone who can relate to you.
All the more reason that you should apply for Spontamod. Tainari fiercely opposes the idea.
Those two things are completely unrelated.
What are we all chatting about, Would anyone like any juice? Oh, I had some earlier, ma'am. Maybe give the extra to someone else?
Very well, very well. I shall be off then.
There's this enormous power, and then there's little old you. You feel like there's no connection.
Yeah. But after all this time, I can't believe that—
Kale, just because we normally keep the conversation light doesn't mean we can't discuss deeper issues. I don't think it's childish at all. You were the victim of a terrible crime. It's normal to struggle with the fallout from it. You have
My professor once told me that no incident can be your rage and your pain.
Thanks. Miss Nicole said that. The same god remains which were once used to inflict so much pain upon me. Every innocent person who's been hurt needs time to realize, but it's all about to be over. Tomorrow,
I don't know if you've noticed, but you rarely stumble over your words anymore, and your outlook has become much more positive. It's a...
And since this isn't over, you can settle the matter on your own terms. It's time you seized back control.
Yeah. Sumeru is my home. And it's so important to me. I have to protect it.
And once you're done, how...
Stop it with the sales pitch, would you?
Hey, excuse me. There are still 3 unclaimed cups of juice here. Why don't you take one each? Ugh, my arms are getting sore from carrying them around.
Madame Farazan, why are you...
Thank you, Madame Farazan.
Drink up and enjoy my handiwork. I think I'm going to make something else now instead.
Please, try to relax, Madame Farazan.
I know, I know.
It's finally done. Ugh, but I have a nagging feeling that there's something I've forgotten. Oh, there you are. Everything wrapped up on your... Okay, fair enough. That was a pointless question.
You must really be exhausted.
Well, it's been a busy day.
When work ends, you...
Yeah, we're definitely due a break. Probably a little... Here, this one's for you.
Thanks.
You want a bite to eat?
Are you nervous?
A little, yeah. Unlike you, it seems.
Because everything that happens next is beyond my individual control. I don't worry.
What do you mean, cannot influence? You're the one...
There's only so much.
Was it like the...
You mean with Azar and his accomplice?
So the enemy is stronger, but so are we. I still vividly remember the way you...
If your memory is so vivid, you might also recall that it...
I came for a converse...
What do I think? I think we're certainly better off for...
It's good having me around to help out.
Absolutely.
Certainly feels that way. I just... So, do you think this... The sky is so clear, and there isn't a whiff of decay or destruction in the air.
Awful things happen all the time. Sometimes people can stop them, and sometimes... What you and I have done is increase our chances of stopping...
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps... Oh, nothing. It's nothing. I hope everything works out tomorrow.
It will. As long as we stick to the plan, our chances of...
It's really strange. You're my junior, yet you...
I think it's mostly a matter of temper.
Ugh. Walk.
I have not felt this way in a long time. Standing up high, gazing out at the rolling dunes. One cannot know what freedom truly means without...
The golden slumber truly lives up to its name as a dreamland. Though desert sands exist there too, no mirage, no matter how glorious, can
Dendro Archon, what is on your...
I was wondering... whose counsel I should...
What kind of questions?
So many. More than can be put. As I once said to a friend, we look, we see, and we comprehend. But the question still troubles us. What are the many disasters that this world faces, but the sum of all irresolvable questions?
The biggest question you should be asking is how to seize victory.
Yes. Although, I would express I must not fail. And so the question...
What we declare to be a young sap...
Nahida! We're here! Just in time. The preparations are almost complete.
Ready when you are. We're here too.
Miss Nicole! Miss Nicole! You run so fast! I thought I'd get a lot of exercise as a forest ranger, but I can barely keep up with you.
Sorry, I got a little carried away.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, the equipment is ready. and the modifications to Aru are all complete. As discussed during our meeting,
Accessing Irminsul via the Akasha is no longer feasible at this stage. There are other options, it's just... maybe you should take it from here. The architecture and functionality of the Akasha terminals overlap considerably with Aru. There is reasonable evidence to suggest, as long as a system that in the pursuit of... Correct. Right. And this at least proves that there is a...
That's right. Providing with...
In that case, I'll skip to the conclusion then. We need to further modify Aru.
Every person?
Yes. I've already calculated the amount of raw materials we need.
Counting down. 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready?
Ready! In the past, when people sought knowledge, they turned to the Tree of Wisdom. Today, we use it to save Sumeru and the whole world. These boughs that nurtured learning must not become tools for destroying the world.
Stop.
Please stop. End this transformation.
You taught me? You fools. I have all the time in the world.
The evil Irminsul tree is still growing!
Great.
What a display of true courage. The courage to think.
Indeed, only you...
What was once...
I am grateful to you three for now. Nobody who wears a terminal will have their activity accurately tracked by Irminsul. No matter how many Now for the next, I will need the help of your supreme powers once again.
How might we be of service, Lord of Death?
I need to reach the Eternal Oasis immediately. Right now?
In that case, Ibis King, would you agree that this is a fine
Never. I assume you have that chest.
You mean the one you gave to me as a gift?
How could I? You misjudge me. I just wanted to show you another way you can use it. Connect to Safei Shatranj.
Safei Shatranj? You mean that place in the desert?
Thoth's chess set gains its power from the chessboard laid out in the desert by King Deshret and ourselves. All ceremonies conducted using the chess set must be activated via Safei Shatranj. In other words, the chess set is an extension of the chessboard. In the past, moving a chess piece was a sacred and momentous act.
Transfer initiated. Entering live combat.
We haven't heard a single word from our spy in the desert. I'm afraid he...
Never mind.
But we spent years turning...
Nothing comes for free in this world, but the loss is not without its purpose. For a small price, we have wasted a precious amount of the limited time.
Understood.
Weighing profit against loss is a necessary part of life. But to tell the truth, I have been operating at a loss since this all began. Since many centuries ago, in fact. For instance, why would a banker act as the executor of a will? If you hadn't deposited your personal belongings at Northland Bank, I would have no reason to be here right now. Dottore, I've placed your final data backup into the ley lines as per our contract. I trust we are now square for the safe deposit fees you paid.
Is it not a little petty to split hairs like this, given our amateur...
I consider sound bookkeeping a matter of principle.
Do not forget that you only live to see this day thanks to me. In fact, every day of your life since you met me, you've been living on borrowed time.
Why, that's hardly a fair assessment. I will concede that my survival was perhaps at your whim. But managing money is not like other professions. Mine is not a role I could have acquired based on...
The information stored in the ley lines is... well... I presume you have no sense of...
How could anything possibly go wrong with such strict measures in place? The remainder of your soul was split in two, with one half sent to Nodcry and the other stored in the most secure vault of the Northland Bank.